In this video, we'll be learning about the Gallipoli Campaign. So why Gallipoli? The Gallipoli Peninsula is in Turkey, which was part of the Ottoman Empire, an important ally of Germany during World War I. The Dardanelles, which is the narrow body of water that separates the Gallipoli Peninsula from mainland Turkey, is an important trade route and has been for thousands of years. The Dardanelles leads from the Mediterranean Sea to the Sea of Marmara, Istanbul, and finally the Black Sea. This trade route is significant because during winter, Russia's northern ports freeze over, and its southern ports, such as those found in Odessa, are the only way goods can be imported into Russia during the cold winter months. Russia was an ally of Great Britain, and unless food and arms could be transported into it during these winter months, Russia would be crippled and Britain would lose an important ally. Also, if the Ottoman Empire fell, it would allow the Allies to attack Germany from the southeast. The Anzacs landed on the Gallipoli Peninsula on the 25th of April 1915. At 3 a.m, the troops who would be first to land climbed down from their transports into the small boats that would take them to the shore. These boats were towed in 12 groups of 3 by steamboats, and they were fired on before they even left. There is a lot of controversy surrounding the landing at Gallipoli, and this is because it was a disaster and nobody wanted to take the blame. Some say that the Anzacs landed at the wrong spot and that the currents in the water took the Anzacs to the wrong beach. Others say that they landed where they were supposed to and that they were just following orders. Either way, the landing was a disaster. The Turkish were well armed and held the higher ground. Approximately 2,000 Australian and New Zealand soldiers were either killed or wounded at the landing alone. Look at these sources and think about what it would have been like to land at Gallipoli on the 25th of April. After the landing, the Anzacs found life at Gallipoli was tough. The Turks were not about to give up the peninsula and were well armed and held the higher ground. The battle developed into a stalemate, with each side digging in and defending the ground they held. There are a number of famous battles, the Battle of Lone Pine and the Battle of the Neck. Both of these ended up with huge casualty counts. Trenches, machine guns and long-range artillery ensured that no side would be able to make any progress. And by December, the Allies had begun making plans to retreat, and by the 9th of January 1916, all Allied troops had left. Gallipoli was a defeat for the Allies. Look at these sources and think about what life was like at Gallipoli.